do something, whether it's subscribe to your YouTube, purchase your product, download your product, subscribe to your newsletter. You have to give people a call to action, because if not, they're going to look at your post and move on to the next one. And you're going to miss your 15 seconds of fame that we talked about to be able to monetize that social media, right? And the next one is consistency. We talked about this briefly, but I want to reiterate this again, because sometimes you have to hear things 7 to 10 times before you take it serious. Most people quit at 0. They never start. But those who do get started, the average small business goes out of business in the first 36 months, right? That's because they're not consistent enough. They're not seeing any traction, so they give up. So I can guarantee you, you're going to be more successful than 80% of the people in your classroom, in your college, whatever you're doing, if you are consistent. Stop looking for a plan B, right? So every time you get your business started or you try something new and it doesn't work, you go into a plan B. You got a plan C. You got a plan D, and before you know it, you end the plan. But if you have a plan A and that's your business and you're going to be consistent with it, you're going to beat 80% of your competition, because most people, they quit after 2 to 3 years. So anytime you're creating different content online, you have to dedicate yourself and make sure before you even start, you have to start with the end in mind. One of my favorite books is called Start With Why, and they always talk about starting with the end in mind, meaning you have to start and dedicate and let yourself know that I'm going to be consistent until these things work out before I even get started. So that's one of the mindsets that you have to have as a content creator or any type of business owner producing content online. You have to dedicate yourself and make sure that you are consistent. Building a community. One of the things that I use and a lot of the clients that I work with, one of the things we use to monetize any different social media platform, no matter what you're talking about, is building a community. So one of the strategies that I love to use building a community is creating an us versus them mentality. You got to realize when you're just starting a business, you're the underdog. If you're just starting let's say you're starting a financial, let's say you're starting a bank, you have to realize that it's other banks that are larger than you, right? So you create that us versus them mentality, which means you are going to create that underdog mentality. People love to cheer and root and support the underdog. The minute you start feeling yourself and you're not creating that community, you're not giving back to the people that helped you go up, you're going to go straight down. And as millennials, we call it getting canceled, right? Cancel culture. The people who get canceled online are people who have not built a community. If you build a community, whether it's online or offline, no one can cancel you, because you gave value to people so much that one mistake in your business is not going to stop your business. That's only if you build community, though. You have to create that us versus them mentality. You have to pour into people. And in America and across the world, one of the general principles of business and personal development is if I give, I receive. Or if somebody gives to me, I expect to give back to them. It's called reciprocity, right? So with reciprocity, that's across all aspects, no matter what race, what color, what gender you are. So you have to consistently give out content, and when you consistently give out content, you're going to get that feedback. So you can't expect nobody to buy from your brand. You can't expect nobody to support your brand, subscribe to your channel, whatever you're doing, if you're not giving them some sort of value, something that can improve their life, improve their business, and then they're going to feel, because no one wants to be a freeloader in here, right? So if someone pours into you for weeks and weeks and weeks and giving you information, and then they give you a call to action, you're going to be more willing to take that call to action and do what that content creator said if they gave you value and gave you something of exchange for your attention. The last one that I want to speak about is collaboration. And I have something I teach in my business called the 33% rule. And what that means is you only have 100% of your time, right? So the 33% rule means you spend 33% of your time looking to collaborate with other people, right? So 33% of your time should be dedicated to collaborating with influencers or businesses and people that can help bring you up. These are people that could possibly be a mentor to you. These are people that can possibly, like Origin Bank, right? These are people that can possibly help your business grow and expand. So you want to spend your time collaborating, working with those people, pouring value into them, right? And then you want to spend 33% of your time. This is the one that I see a lot of people miss on. You have to collaborate across. If you're starting a business and I'm starting a business, we can work together and pull each other up. But a lot of times people are looking for a handout, so they're looking up and they're trying to collaborate up. They want to work with that influencer. They want to work with that big bank. They want to go work with an investor, but you're not working with the people who are at your pace, who are starting with you. You can grow together, right? One of the ways I met the guys, Nick and Marlon from WRLDINVSN, is collaborating across. We grew together. We grew our business together, right? And then we were spending so much money with each other. We like, hey man, what you doing? What you doing next week? You gonna be in Atlanta? All right, pull up on me, and we're gonna connect. And now we're here, right? So you have to collaborate with people across, because if not, you're gonna miss those key friendships and relationships. And remember, when I started out, I said from the age 12 to 25, you are influenced and raised by your peers. So you can tell how your lifestyle is going to be based on the 5 to 7 people you spend the most time with. We hear that all the time. So this is why you have to spend time collaborating with people. So we got 33% of the time we're collaborating with people who are above us. We got 33% of the time we're collaborating with our peers. And then I want you to have some sort of give back in your time. So you have to look back and give back to those who are starting out. So if you're a senior in college, you can go mentor a freshman in college. If you are 1 year in your business, you can go mentor somebody who's starting their business. Because it also, when you're mentoring people, it shows you that you know a lot more about your business and about business than you actually give yourself credit for. Because now you're looking back 12 to 36 months and saying, wow, when I first started my business, when I first started my brand, I was here and now I'm there. See, a lot of times people think they can't mentor and give back to people because they're not a 10 and they're not at the top of their game. But let me tell you this, if you're a 3, meaning you're 3 years in business and you're just getting started, you can help a 1, you can help a 0, you can help someone start and file their paperwork, you can help someone and connect them with some different vendors or banks or whatever that can help them start and grow their business. So you spend 33% of your time getting mentored, getting direction so you can grow your business. You spend 33% of your time with your peers, right? People that are going to help you and grow. And then you spend 33% of your time mentoring and giving back to people. And that's how you build a community. That's how you get more clarity in your business, because you can tell what you are good at and what you are an expert at based on how people look at you when they're asking you questions. So I knew when I first started out, I wanted to be this huge media brand. I was offering so many different services, but one of the things people kept asking me, hey man, how do I grow my followers? How do I monetize social media? And I kept overlooking those questions. But I was an expert at that, and I was so good at it that I overlooked it. So that's why it's good to spend that 33% of the time with people who are just starting out that you can help and mentor, because they will tell you and show you what you are good at and what you are an expert at. So combining all of these is how you build a brand, it's how you monetize your social media, it's how you take your brand to the next level. And again, from age 0 to 12, I don't see any 12-year-olds or kids in here. So from age 0 to 10, you are raised by your parents. Some of us have great parents, some of us don't have great parents, right? But we can't make excuses about, what happened in the past. From age 12 to 25, you are raised by your peers. So you have to take a look at your reference group and the people you are hanging around to see where you are going and where you are getting to the next level. When I was in middle school, my teacher used to always tell me, you shouldn't hang around them guys. You shouldn't be around them guys. And I never understood why they said that until I look at myself now, growing, networking, connecting with different people that can actually help me and I can help them. Because I learn from people around me and I teach people around me. It's not so organized and put together and we're sitting down and having brainstorms. A lot of times it's just the conversations that I have that are natural and are organic. So if you are not hanging around people that can help you level your life up, then you are missing those organic conversations, and you're missing that 33%. And we all are in college, right? Or, you know, you guys are in college. I graduated already. If you miss 33% of the work that you do in the class, you fail. So missing out on 33% of that reference group, yeah, you might have mentors, you might be mentoring people, but if you hang around people that can't help you and you can help them and they're your peers, you're going to miss out. So thank you guys, I appreciate it. This is how you take your brand to the next level. Use these steps. If you guys want to follow me, my name is James Hill. My Instagram, my Twitter, all of that is James Hill TV. And I actually forgot to mention this, but across all social media platforms, we're almost reaching 1 million, so I would really appreciate if you guys go follow me and help me get to that 1 million. And hopefully I gave you guys some information to feel that reciprocity is needed so you guys can follow me. I really appreciate that.
Good. Thank you, James. Thank you, James.